let's see what we got going on here. Looks like we'll be batting fifth. Welcome to the broadcast. Tell me,
the game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stephen Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, any thoughts?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
J.C. Blankenship is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact,
that's a base hit.
Down.
Wow.
Let's see if they try to
turn
score. Vogel rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball and good things happen.
Stepping in, Reggie Cooper, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Manager's nightmare too. It's only the first inning your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Now in the box, Jerry Mendez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Set to deep. Now both runners are breaking in the air out to right. Child has it in his tracks. 2 down. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a man. Stepping in and ready for another shot. J.C. Blankenship.
J.C. Blankenship.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pittman looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Another home run.
So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Digging in to try it again. Andy Ramsey. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Ramsey.
Hit in the air to let it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Derek Pittman. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. pulled high in the air out to left field. Blankenship on the move. He's got it one away. Ready for another chance. J.C. Blankenship. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Curve lead it 5-1. Digging in once again, J.C. Blankenship. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
See what we got here.
This is pulled into right.
Oh yeah, there's another base hit. Good job.
Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball.
You couldn't hear me before. You can hear me now.
3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Ready once again, Reggie Cooper.
Come on, Reggie, bring us home.
Double on his line so far.
Cooper.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jerry Mendez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Come on, Jerry.
Down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Altuna's out in front, 6-1.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Stephen Brault gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Lloyd Booth was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Senators, 1 run on 6.
Let's see, let's go with contact, plate vision,
Time of the
Over
ball
to
game,
that.
3 hours and 5
A
minutes.
little bit of biting clutch. Fielding, definitely
Thank you
needs
for
some
joining
fielding.
us here this evening. We remind you
Let's
to
go with that.
please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Billy Groves, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. And when you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in game.
Leading off,
Digging in, Ryan Wynn. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Blankenship ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning.
That was bad.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't.
Here we go.
Digging in, J.C. Blankenship. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Lifted in the air to center. Dominique is there. 2 gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Derek Pittman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Blankenship is going to get there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Why is that a poor reaction? I don't understand why that's a poor reaction.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andy Ramsey. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ramsey.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Blankenship is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Harrisburg is out in front, 1-0. At the plate, J.C. Blankenship. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Blankenship.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first.
Yes.
And there are 2 on and 2 out now. So
come on, Jerry.
Jerry Mendez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. The Senators lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, J.C. Blankenship. A hit in 2 tries so far.
J.C. Blankenship.
Line to the right side. And that will be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're down 1, but that starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this inning.
Ready
Come on,
for
Jerry.
another shot now.
Don't
Jerry
get a strikeout
Mendez.
here.
He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready on 1 and 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dominique has it in his tracks. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus
Come on,
far.
Elias.
Diaz.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. So striding forward now.
Come on,
Bryant
Galarraga.
Galarraga. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Galarraga.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Blankenship is on his way home. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Into the box now. Derek
Leading off with a
He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Pittman.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Blankenship.
Oh, crap.
He whiffs on it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
That was stupid on my part. Yep, go ahead and give me an error. Stupid.
Now at the plate, J.C. Blankenship is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Blankenship.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, we need you right now. Here we go. Come on.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end.
We lost.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well
For
done.
the next game,
Senators.
64. I don't know if we have anything there or not. I definitely need some
They
fielding.
left 16
Okay,
men
we
on
do.
base.
Joey, how about reaction? Yes. Yes
For
to
the
reaction.
Curve, 2 runs. 9 hits.
Arm strength,
1
no.
error. They
Speed,
left 8 runners
yes.
on base.
Okay.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes.
It's advanced. No, it's
Thanks
advanced.
for joining us this evening. And please.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, J.C. Blankenship.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is
That was
quickly moving
stupid.
from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Ground ball right side.
That's not going to do
Scoops
anything
it
for
up,
me.
and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ryan Carroll takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Yeah, the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Glad we got the win.
Our final
Return to the
line
clubhouse.
score.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance.
Okay, sorry I had to do that. Let's see, JC. My attention has been drawn to your base stealing numbers. They are not good. So go ahead and be frank, sir.
The player's been caught stealing a number of times recently.
Strategically, getting caught stealing or picked off is very, very costly to the team. How am I going to improve it? Try without trial and error. Right.
Essentially, a red light is being issued here.
For one, you get reps in training sessions and not live games.
Red means stop. Also, do not go.
And secondly, maybe steals don't have to be part of your game. Not everyone has to do everything. Focus on your strengths and talents, sharpening those. Sounds like you want to hold me back from expanding my game. No, I feel bad. Okay, sir, that makes sense. Let's try. Okay, sir, that makes sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw an edit to the player here. Let's edit our player. Motions and sounds, equipments. Let's go with motions. Animations, perhaps? Running style. Let me go with fourth running style. We don't need the catching. Batting stance. Big man, let's go ahead and do that. Let's try that for now. Let's try that. Home run celebration. Who seems good here? I'll go with Ken Griffey. Okay, walk-up music, I don't have anything going there. Accept changes. Let's go down to equipment. Go with that. Batting gloves. Let's put some batting gloves on. Fielding glove. Cleats. Catcher's mask. Don't need that. Chest guard. Shin guard. Right guard. Batting grips. Ritual. Alright, let's go back out.
A summons to the manager's office is a rare invite. A player may wonder for what reason he has drawn his manager's attention.
It's come to my attention. You may have a bit of a sharp edge to you, JC. I wouldn't say so. Maybe you misunderstood. Who said that? I just have a little fun with people sometimes. Who said
that? It's an attitude check. The manager makes his point.
So, what's important here is being coachable and not being resistant to what is asked of you. So, we can help you improve, understand? Yes, I get it.
The two have arrived at an understanding, perhaps.
Good, I'm glad there's no problem here. Just listen and do what I asked of you, and we'll get okay. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Taking on the Flying Squirrels.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball.
Get to where we need to be.
Digging in, J.C. Blankenship. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Blankenship.
And that misses ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Rubel finds it. And he makes the throw to first. Blankenship is retired, and there's one away.
That's stupid to me.
Striding in once again, J.C. Blankenship. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. Tucker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Sirota. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Blankenship has it, and it's a quick out number one. Digging in once again, J.C. Blankenship. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just
Oh yeah, there's a good hit
on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Boy, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Digging in.
Come on, Gil.
Again. Gil Garcia comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Reggie Cooper.
Catcher, Reggie Cooper.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Ready for another chance. Bobby Thurston. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Standing in, Elmer Valenzuela. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here it comes, 0-2. This is hit well out toward left field. Tucker going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The runner scores from second. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
All right.
Ready once again,
Brian Chen. What do you got for me, Brian?
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Blankenship is over, 2 gone. In now, J.C. Blankenship.
Left fielder, J.C. Blankenship.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That was stupid. I shouldn't have swung at
and he
that.
swings through it to fall behind.
That's a perfect pitcher's pitch. A high fastball out of the zone. You can't do anything with that. It's hard to even put any contact on that pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cabrera looks up and
yes.
This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to. Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Okay.
Our final line score.
Let's get some stuff here. See what we got.
1 run on 10 hits.
Contact power. Definitely needs some fielding. Well, no, we can't do fielding. Can't do reaction. Can I do some plate vision?
No errors.
Yes. Some more plate vision? No. We'll go with that for now.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us here.
Let's do this.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. So striding in, Kurt Cabrera. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Blankenship waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. So a fairly painless top of the 1st. Digging in now, J.C. Blankenship. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Whiteside sprinting after it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Okay. Another one? Good.
Stepping into the box, J.C. Blankenship. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a little blooper to center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a... Stepping up now, Vinny Tejada. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Vinny Tejada.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blankenship is right there. Oh, and he misses it. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
That was stupid.
So coming to the plate, J.C. Blankenship. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Now the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front.
What a douchebag. I shouldn't have done that.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him. Digging in the switch hitter, J.C. Blankenship. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Catcher.
So stepping in, Reggie Cooper. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Now to the plate, Jerry Mendez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Mendez.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Tucker is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit.
Well, maybe a little bit.
Got another win. All right.
Wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Here now is our final line score. First for the
We're getting
victorious
training points there.
Indianapolis Indians. 3 runs.
Roster
11
move was
hits.
made. Please return to the clubhouse. Okay. Roster move was made. Let's see what we got going on here. Not quite sure what happened there. A roster move was made. Okay. Let me take this opportunity to say, those of you watching the stream, I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. A lot of content on the channel, original. A lot of live streaming going on between this and do stream some Madden every now and again.
10th inning.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of
hit that like button as well on the stream if you're enjoying it.
Stepping into the box, J.C. Blankenship comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone!
Yes.
To lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Fourth home run here in the early going. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is
444
as good
feet.
as the hype
Pretty
suggests.
good.
He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career unfolds.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.C. Blankenship. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Out of play off to the right. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Martinez has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Striding in once again, Jonas Perez. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blankenship is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, James Comer. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blankenship is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hit. Ready for another chance. Russell Robinson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit in the air out toward left. Blankenship has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. The Curve lead it 2-1. J.C. Blankenship will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Okay, we're winning 2-1. I don't know why I lost 2-1, and we're not
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball.
They see it, drive it. Let's go.
Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. J.C. Blankenship.
J.C. Blankenship.
No one better. Clutch up right
Here
now.
comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Go, clutch up for us here. Wait for a good one.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go. Steal.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. It sails a bit, and he will get into second base as the tying run. 1-1, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Perez takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
The victorious Curve, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Rubber Ducks, 1 run, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 21
men on base. Wow.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Digging in the switch hitter, J.C. Blankenship. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Oh man, that was good throw.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Quinn. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Will Quinn.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blankenship is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.C. Blankenship comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1.
See it? Drive. Let's go, kid.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
See it? Drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. Martinez ranging back at the track.
Oh man, I got robbed. Called the police.
Play on the run to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Striding into the box, Juan Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Blankenship. He's got it 1 away. So coming to the plate, J.C. Blankenship. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That was stupid. Why'd I hack that? That was a ball.
To go the other way, and it's strike 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. No one out with a runner at second.
That was stupid too.
Here, and he's in control 0-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in once again, Freddie Taveras. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick that he struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. It's swung on and hit in the air. Blankenship is there. 1 pitch. Now to the plate, Mark Lowell. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
And the home crowd has really come to life.
Ready once again, Eddie Sierra.
3-0.
0-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. Into the box now, J.C. Blankenship, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Quinn going back. Oh, and this pitch right off of him. The runner from second crosses the plate. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, these guys aren't going away without a fight. Right there, that base hit brings them.
Come on, Gil, bring me in. Bring me in, Gil.
He jumps on one. You're right back in this game. That's what they're thinking right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Dumbass.
Strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 8 runs, 10 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today we wrap. Stepping in, J.C. Blankenship. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit out towards second. And he's set down, 1 away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this one.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch
Come on,
walk
Galarraga. Hit us in.
At the plate, Bryant Galarraga. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Martinez on to first as they get the double. So digging in now, J.C. Blankenship.
J.C. Blankenship.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Hey, let it rip 1 time.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Runner goes for second. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Cruz is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead.
Another RBI.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Into the box
Come on,
now,
Reggie.
Reggie Cooper. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Reggie Cooper.
Here it comes on 0-2. popped up. Martinez is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jerry Mendez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Jerry Mendez.
To first, Rodriguez fields it cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Come on, Galarraga.
So striding in, Bryant Galarraga comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's gonna.
Standing in, Will Quinn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Will Quinn.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Blankenship is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Juan Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Juan Rodriguez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blankenship on the move, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On to the top of inning number 5. Digging in and looking for more, J.C. Blankenship. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Very weakly on the ground. Nobody out, runner on first. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Lowell has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to. Settling in now, Jonas Perez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Blankenship moves over, 1 away. Into the box, J.C. Blankenship. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Line to the right side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Now batting, catcher Reggie Cooper.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Textbook hitting, man. My old coach would be proud. Breaking ball, you take it the opposite field. Let's go.
Now batting,
digging in, Jerry Mendez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Rivera coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Bryant Galarraga. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Bryant Galarraga.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
2-2 count. Here it comes. A swing, and he keeps him up on the infield.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back.
Back to second, and that's a double play. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on.
Leading off for the
stepping into the box, James Comer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
That's a home run.
A swing, and he sends a ball
off the
high in the
scoreboard.
air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Will Quinn. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very...
Not a bad outing this time.
A young player who's made a few errors early on is addressed about his struggles.
The adjustment turning pro. It can take some time to slow in. No need to panic. You're just getting started. Just focus on your fundamentals, play at the time, and get some extra fielding training whenever you get a chance. Okay. Let's go ahead and player. Physical appearance. Eyes. Someone I want nose, is it? Let's see if I get eyes. Eyebrows, nose, ears. Shining right now. Body maybe? Head? Hair? No? Blemishes? No. Eyes maybe? Again, let's try eyes. Eye position, eye detail. Eye detail? No, that's not it. Yeah, let's see, I guess, would it be general maybe? No, equipment. Dude, why didn't I know that? It's eyewear. Yes. There we go. Where it says random eyewear, randomized eyewear. Team color number 1. There we go. There we go. Smudge. Alright, I like that. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, I think I'm going to end the stream right here. Those of you who have watched this stream, I appreciate it. Like, comment, and subscribe for more WWE 2K17 perhaps. Also like and subscribe for more of these live streams from Road to the Show, MLB 17, the show. JC Blankenship. Thank you for watching. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the original and all the content so far in the channel. And tell your friends about possibly subscribing as well if they like seeing live streams as well. Thank you so much for watching.